Hello everyone. Let's take a look at a couple of trades I made today. Actually, there were three trades that I made for a total of $717. So two trades were made here in the ES. You see that today we did have, let me show you. Here we did have a couple of news that are related to my trade today. So the first one is actually the CPI report that came right here at 8:30, and the second one was at 10:30. I do have this crude oil report that came worse than expected. So this was a bearish bias on for crude. However, crude has initially moved down, and since then in the during the day has been moving up nicely. Okay, so sometimes that happens. This report, especially in crude, hasn't been consistent on this number. As a reminder, I have to tell you that I trade with Apex. So Apex funding is the funds that I use, and I'm gonna leave you a description in the top corner right here. So that way you can take advantage. There's also a description in the description of this video, right below this. Right below there was a there is a link, but I'm gonna leave the link right there for you guys to visit and see if this is for you, especially if you're a beginner trader. That is a really good. Don't put at risk your own money, and then you can prove that you're a good trader, and then you can move along. There's a 50% discount on currently, and you have the coupon right in the link I'm gonna leave there. Okay, so the market started to move here at 8:30. You see down below there that the time is marked down there, and then you see that the market made a higher high. It was actually moving, expecting this move, and then came back down, touched the moving averages. There's a little bit of wiggle room back and forth in this index, but then it broke right after the news. If you see, it was a really really big in 10 seconds it moved all the way to the upside. I missed that trade. The way to capture this one would have been to put a resting order right in this area right here. So you would get an entry in this around this area right here. So so I didn't take it. It was a really a huge move, and then it started to move sideways. And if you see, there's a gray area right here. I can put it in a different color actually. That let's change the properties on this one and put it as I'm gonna put it as an outline red, because for me that one is resistance, and it's coming from the previous day. So you see there that there's an area of resistance, and surely enough the market started to move there and then bounced back and forth and then make a new high, and then another new high, and then the market opened. So the market, these red lines you see here, the horizontal lines, that one this one here and this one here is the opening range. Okay, so no, most likely you don't want to trade within there, if especially if before that you have some choppiness, and we did have some choppiness there, so the market was not moving up or down. Now finally it broke, and then I was late to this entry. It should have been probably one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe one target and one scratch, or one, yeah, one break even right there. So I did take it, and that one actually was a loss. The market came back, and I took it late. If you see there, the trade was made at this value right there, and actually it came back right there, but I should have taken it there instead. So anyways, that trade was for a loss of $425. So came back down, and it was actually a run of stops, and then it started to move up. I did not take anything until it broke this diagonal. So you see this line right here was broken. Then it was in anticipation to this to the break of this 30 minutes, and also the break of this horizontal resistance here. So you have a double top right there. You have a double top right there, and so you wanted to wait until it broke probably there, or it broke over there is also a good entry, because that one is a 30 minutes opening range. Okay, I took the trade right there in that break. So my stop was actually around this area, one bar below this, the one that it was closing up. So I was there, and I was chasing it because I wanted to say I was trailing this trade, just because we are in this area of opening range. Okay, so it's not as reliable as if you take it outside there. Nothing is guaranteed, but that is how it is. So I took it there, and then the first trade came. The first move was, or the first target was actually a $250, which is right there when it broke. So for the distance from 41.8525 to 41.225, and that one was the first target. And then the market came back up, or continued to move higher, and then came back down to this area here, and I took the second one, and that one was for $562. So so in between the two contracts, that was a $812. So in ES in total, I made $330. No, I'm sorry, $387 in between the two trades. Okay, so let's see if there is another opportunity here based on the rules we have. So you see, it's a really choppy market now in there. It's very horizontal after this big move. So normally what happens, or what tend to happen, is that you have a move like this one sideways after you have a big move to the upside right there. Okay, so that is That is and you see the market starts to move sideways, and probably is going to continue to move sideways until the late in the afternoon, most likely. Nothing is guaranteed, but I think that would be it. So you have some resistance right there and some support in there. So I would expect that the market tries to move higher again, going into this area and sell off a little bit as well. If the range continue, this area here is actually a magnet for the price. So when you have a range, the market tries to go out and then to come back, and then try to move down and then to come back. So so I don't know. It could move higher. So you do have some weeks out of the clouds right there that didn't trigger a continuation, and I believe that it's because of the big move that we had in the morning. Okay, so that is yes. I don't think that I'm gonna make any more trades today. So that is yes. Let's check Crude. Let me change the screen to Crude right here. And then Crude here, it made, had the report, and then it was bearish. And then you see that it was actually, let me synchronize this one with my global right there. Okay. So you see here that the announcement came at 10:30 right there, and it was more inventory that it was expected. But the market started. So I was kind of like bearish in when it opened, or when it in the news release. So but it started to move higher here. I didn't take anything, and then when it came back, I took this break out of or a reversal break. So let's look at the reversal break a little bit, because this one is actually a one of the setups that I follow here. So you see, market was moving up and then made this lower high, and then it started to come back down. Then moved up, and then the continuation here happens in that break. So I took the trade right there. Let's see, right there, and then the first target was out there. So that one was actually $200 there. The second target, or the stop, was triggered at 88.35, which is actually let's see, right there, right? So it when reversed, then I took it out, and it started to move sideways for a while, and then broke this previous low, and it started to move up away from it, and now went back into this zone that it's the 30 minutes range, and moved from the lower side to the upper side, and then kept moving, and now it's a little bit above the opening range area. So some of the trades here or the setups on this one here is so you have weeks out of the a 50 moving average, which is a simple moving average 50. There's one bounce out, or a week out of the moving average right there. Let's mark them all. So you have one there. You have this one is actually a 34 to 18 bounce of the moving average, and then this one is a 18 bounce. Another 34 and another 18 right there. So so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably this one, it's a what would be a break even. The only one I took was actually in this area right there. I didn't take any of this. And why? If you look at this, let's go and see the 30 minutes. I'm gonna expand this one here a little bit right there so you can see it better. So right here you see that the market was actually reversing. So it's actually, I was bearish in crude, and then the market started to go bullish in the other direction. Now this one, it would now I have to wait. Now it's a little bit extended for me. So in the 30 minutes, it moved constantly to the upside, but I was in there. You see that in this area, look at the entry chart on the Renko. You are actually in this area here. You are entering the 30 minutes range. So I don't know. I'm waiting for it to come back down and then move up again to creating a bull flag. So that's why I didn't take any of these entries in crude, just because it was, for me, it was kind of like it was a reverse entry, but now it's becoming bullish. So we'll see what is going to happen. Okay, so thank you for watching. Again, in between the two trades, it's $717.50 profit before commissions. So thank you for watching.